readings I've been doing for the super blue moon readings. There was a few of you left, and I wanted to go live just to change it up a little bit, see if there's any positive interaction that could come out of this. So, welcome. This is for you, Aquarius, the energy coming in for the super blue moon reading. Find out the energies present, the information coming in, the energies that you have available at your disposal to use, and then what spirit may want you to recognize during this time. And if you are open to this energy and this information, what could result of all of this, okay? Aquarius, welcome. My name is Letty. Welcome to LettiSpeaks. And if you are new here, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're feeling the energy on this page. Let's get started, Aquarius. I am using my tea deck to start off, along with my white sage for clarification of the tea deck, okay? Aquarius. Energy for Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius. This is a live for Aquarius. Welcome in. Thank you for liking. Let's see. For Aquarius. For Aquarius. All right, I guess that's it. So let's take a look and see what energies are here for you, Aquarius. So for some of you, you could be delving into a new part of your career. There could be a new job headed your way. You could be just starting a new job. This job could actually be a position of authority of some kind. And so if it's not moving into a whole new workplace, you could be moving up in the chain of command, in the corporate ladder. You could just be given more responsibility. Let's see. What sign are you, Allah? Because I'm doing specific signs this afternoon. Maybe I have one more to do after this. If you stick around, then I'd be willing to do that for you, okay? Thank you. Thank you for coming back. You hung out with me for a while on that last one. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hi, beans are good. How are you? Are beans good? I think so. I like black beans right now the most, and chickpeas, which aren't really beans. Those are actually sprouts or fruit, but I like them. Okay, so let's see. What is this new position for Aquarius? So we're doing a live Aquarius read. You're from India. Welcome. Hi. Welcome in. Hit the like button, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Thank you. Even if you're going to be here just for a second, it does help the channel to grow and help the message to spread for Aquarius. Thank you for hitting the like button, you guys. And so this new position for you, Aquarius, we have the star here and the Knight of Swords. And so this could actually be something that you've wished for a long time. You're stepping into something that you have actually prepared for, right? And worked hard to step into, and you're finally being able to realize that. It doesn't have to be a regular 9 to 5. This could even be a position in whatever it is that you do. If you're running your own business, you're at the top of the game in what it is that you do. You could be the go-to person in what it is that you do. Like you could be really running high levels of business in whatever sector business you're in. It could also be corporate as well, 9 to 5. But this is something you've desired for a while. And so I did a lot of this on the last reading. And so I'm not going to do this on this one. I'm not even going to respond. I'm just going to block people when they're disrespectful. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And so this could definitely be something that you've desired for a while. Now, for some of you, I do feel like you're in a time of happiness for your life, in life right now. And this could actually be a time where you're seeing a lot of gain in your finances. And this could finally be something that you're realizing or you're seeing come to fruition from something maybe you've done a while ago. There's some type of level up that's coming in. Let's see what this is. And this could be something you felt undecided about with the Two of Swords. This could have been something that actually was stagnant for a long time. Now all of a sudden it's taken off and you're actually seeing the increases of this with the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is something that you've invested a lot in as well. The Magician on the bottom. And so for some of you, I don't know why I'm feeling like this could be like in the line of a project of some kind, something that you were putting together yourself or that you were working to build yourself. It could be like a business that you built up from the ground. Let's see. All right, so we also have the Wheel. There's something that you're not sure about. For some of you, let's see what this could be. And you could feel with whatever this is right now that you don't have a lot of direction, right? Five of Wands clarifying it. Lack of focus, lack of direction, the Page of Cups, something that you just stepped into, or possibly for some of you, something that you thought you would love, but it's not inspiring you the way that you thought it would. It's not giving you that feedback, that fulfillment that you thought it would. And so, yeah, you kind of feel a little bit scattered about it. I also have a dealings with a young woman for some of you. There's some type of dealings with the young woman. And what is the nature of the connection with this person, Spirit? How does this young woman connect with Aquarius? Okay, so I have the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. You're not sure. There's someone that is on your energy scale or your energy radar that you're giving a lot of thought to. You do see this person as very abundant. You see this person as being very fruitful, very balanced as well, and powerful. Like you see this as someone that's very powerful for their young age. There's something different about this person, but you're not sure quite how to approach this person. It's a younger woman. This person is younger than you. And then lastly, this person is tempting too. I'll say that. We do have Rabbit, and Rabbit tends to bring in a lot of passionate energy. if you know what I mean. So why is rabbit here for Aquarius? It doesn't necessarily mean it has to do with sex per se, but this could just be lots of creative energy that you have at your disposal right now. But let's see. Yep, Ace of Cups. Why is rabbit here for Aquarius? For someone, you are in a prime season of creativity. Like you could be really feeling yourself right now and knowing your potential and just feeling like you, because I did get like you are leveling up in position, right? And so you've moved to a higher position. You could just really be feeling yourself and at the top of your game right now. And everybody may be coming to you for what it is that you do. Like you're the go-to person in your field. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that for you, Aquarius. Do the dang thing. Let's find out what energies you have available at your use, at your disposal right now. Thank you for stopping by, you guys. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. My name is Letty. We are doing a reading for Aquarius during the super blue moon. Okay. All right. What energies does Aquarius have at their disposal right now, and how can they best utilize this energy is a better way to ask that. How can Aquarius best utilize this energy available to them for Aquarius? All right, for Aquarius. Okay, okay. I've had this same card coming out a lot. There's a lot of balance happening with all of the signs right now during this season. There's lots of balancing happening. And there could be an awakening just overall around awareness of what happens, what's happening internally. Okay. And so for you, Aquarius, first of all, I have Sarah Lakali, which is divine lineage. Whenever I hear the word Kali, I think of Kali Ma, which is a very potent, powerful feminine energy. She don't play. Okay. And this is talking about divine lineage. Okay. Let's see. So for Sarah Lakali, we have, this is water energy, and she's from the Temple of Ancestors. Okay, divine lineage. That makes sense. Now we're talking about water, the water element, which brings in fluidity, flexibility, emotional stability, intuition, and also cleansing. Okay. And she's from the ancestor of, or the Temple of Ancestors, excuse me. And so there is a, and as you can see how she's looking, it's almost like the deified ancestors, historical figures. And these energies actually govern basic needs. And there's like this energy of sustenance being provided. And so this is available at your disposal right now, whether you know it or not. For many of you, you may be aware, you may not. But this is a time where you may be able to ask for exactly what it is that you want. You may be able to ask for what it is that you need and have your prayers answered, have your requests answered. Okay. This could also place you in that energy of being so abundant and fruitful that you are the go-to person, right? And you're able to actually assist people abundantly. This could place you in that energy as well. As far as Sarah Lakali, this is almost talking about the Holy Grail, right? And this is the divine presence behind you and within you. This is almost like a divine level of support that you have right now, Aquarius, and for you to trust it. Yeah, I feel like there's a strong energy going downward, down my energy center, right down to the root of my energy center. And so you could be feeling really powerful right now, right where you are, what you're going through. And you could be having kind of like a resurrection, especially if you've just come out of a time of waiting, a hard time, and you're kind of rising back up in your power. Watch out, listen, because you're not rising alone. You're not rising alone. And this is your reminder that you're not alone again. That's your reminder. And there's like a host of energies around you that's cheering for you and holding you up and pushing you along. You have favor in the spirit realm, Aquarius. Lots of favor. And you're being asked, for those of you that acknowledge your spirit guides, you're being asked to honor that, open up a space, and actually call out for what it is that you need. Even if it's just reassurance or confirmation or encouragement, call out. Now, this could also call you to provide a space of ancestral connection. Okay. However you do that, like some people would create an altar to commune, right? However you do that. But you're being asked to lift up those that have come before you, even to speak their names. And there's some connection that's going to be sparked by you doing this. And I don't know why I feel like you're already doing this, Aquarius. For many of you, you already are doing this. If you're not, ask. Ask for direction. Ask for the guiding around this. Because you have a lot of support around you, Aquarius, in the spirit realm. We also have Sekhmet. And Sekhmet is bringing in the energy of the wounded healer. And many of you that know about Sekhmet, and she is actually the goddess who actually protected the women and the children. And we're talking about Egyptian deities, right? And she comes from the element of fire and, of course, from the temple of warriors, okay? Fire carries determined, strong, transformational, and radiant energy. And, of course, the warriors are those on the front line. They're on the front line, those that stand in their true internal power. Fierce goddess or God energy when it comes to war, when it comes to the sun, the energy of the sun, our solar plexus power, standing in our divine power and healing, right? And so this is bringing in your understanding around this energy available to you to heal specifically. There's a healing power that you could carry. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a level of healing that you bring. And I don't know how many know, but healing isn't always just this shamanistic healing. There's so many things that can be healed. We can heal our finances, right? We can heal our mindsets. We can heal our generational curses. right? We can heal our connections. We can heal our bodies. Healing can come in as many ways as we exist in this time and in this space. There's no limits to how many ways we can heal. And so, for whoever you are, Aquarius, or however many of you would relate to that, you are healing something. You are standing in that stead of healing in some type of way or another. Now, what this energy brings in is the understanding that this energy that you hold many times will lead you into the trap of becoming a, it's called wounded healer, right? It will lead you in the trap of thinking that you have to be a martyr, or that you have to give because you have, even if you overgive to yourself till you become in the place of lack. But that's not what that is, right? To everything, there's a balance. To everything, there's a balance. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Just because you have the ability to heal somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you should, right? It's being guided, using your intuition, and actually being responsible, right? And so there's many different facets here. And one of the traps that we have to be careful of as healers, however we operate, is to be cognizant and make sure that we are caring for ourselves first, so that we don't fall into the trap of becoming the martyr just because others expect us to. Okay? Because there's a lot of things that we hold as well as healers, right? There's a lot of things that we're yet healing within ourselves. There's still things that could be broken within us. And so we have to be careful of those snares and those traps that lay waiting for us. I don't feel like this was something that you chose. It's just something that naturally became a part of you. And it's something that could have been naturally handed down as well. Okay. And so, but this is something that comes up with Sekhmet, but it's also understanding too that you're not expected to overpour or to give yourself into debt, right? You have to fill your cup first before you can fill someone else's. Give to yourself first. And I know that's very opposite of what we're taught in today's society, but it's okay to relearn some things. Okay? It's okay to ask why things go a certain way. And if there's no logical answer, it's okay to change it to what works for you. Okay? And so this is one of the ways that you're being asked to take a look at how you're pouring yourself out as a warrior, like the ways that you are defending yourself, or even shielding yourself. Is it healthy? Is it beneficial? And if it's not, give it up. Find another way. Okay? She brings the energy of it's okay for you to think of yourself. You don't always have to think of others and put others before you. And then lastly, this energy of balance that comes out often is Mau Lisa. And Mau Lisa comes in the element of air. And this is the threshold guardian. So air is talking about intentionality, intellectualism, connectedness, and being underestimated. And it's talking about, when we look at the threshold of guardians, these are the guardians and the protectors that come in when we're at a difficult place in life. And they help us to navigate through difficult decisions. They help us to navigate through points of crossroads that we come to in life. And there is a way that they come in to help us to stay true to the path that we're on so that we don't get off course. And so there's a level of protection, a level of guardianship that comes in. And so this also brings in the energy of balance. As I said, this is a card that's been surfacing a lot during my super blue moon readings. And so that tells me that there's a lot of balance happening right now within the signs, within all of us. And there's possibly an awakening to the fact that we're more than what we appear to be. First of all, we're both feminine and masculine energy. We're both light and dark, right? We're both physical and spiritual. There is a duality to us. We're both of the sun and of the moon, right? And so it's understanding that and understanding the importance of balance, but at the same time, there's this level of decisions, having two paths that you can choose from. And there's a high energy of guidance here with this card. And so this could be a very significant time in your life, Aquarius, where there's a lot of support. That's why you have all of this support around you. I have a massive ancestral energy coming out for you, Aquarius. And that may be why you have this support right now. I'm just imagining like centuries of waiting for the one that will come and change things, that will break, generational curses or change the overall trajectory of the bloodline. It feels heavy like that. And this is a big thing. And they don't want you to mess it up. So you're being given so much support right now. It's not even funny. But what is it that you need to recognize right now, Aquarius? What is it that you need to recognize right now? And I know this may not resonate for everybody, but it's for somebody, okay? It may be for several somebodies. What is it that Aquarius needs to recognize right now? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Sounds about right. What is it that Aquarius needs to recognize? What spirit would want you to recognize? Four of Wands. Feels good to me. For Aquarius. Empress. Okay. For Aquarius. Five of Swords. Let's get one more. Ooh. And the Devil. Can't get no plainer than that. So the Eight of Pentacles, first of all, this is hard work. This is perfecting your gift, your skill. You don't just arrive at the top of your game without a level of work being put in, a level of mastery, a level of understanding, a level of tempering what it is that you do. And And so this speaks about the work that you have put in. This may even speak about the work that you will need to put in moving forward. I feel like you're not done. You're not done. You're not at the beginning, but you're not done either. And so don't stop just because you've made this milestone and you've made a great achievement. There's more work to be done, Aquarius. There's more mastering to be made, to commit to. Um, the Four of Wands, you are definitely at a point of celebration. I feel like you have people around you that helped you get here. This does give me like community type energy. And it may, in fact, point to the energies of support that you have around you within the spirit. Um, but there is a celebration, a completion, a graduation. You see them throwing their graduation caps. There's a graduation that you have just come to. So this is a good point to stop and celebrate. You know how you're running a marathon and you get to like the halfway mark or the 3/4 way mark, and it's like, okay, I got this. Let me just stop and have me a nice little cold, refreshing cup of water before I end this out. This is a good place to stop and celebrate yourself and commend yourself for how you have made it this far, for the success that you have encountered thus far. Okay? It's worthy of celebration. Don't forget to stop and celebrate. And I feel like it doesn't always have large completion or a large um, place where you've got this large amount of success. It could be even little things. It could be even just taking the first step to get started. Like celebrate, get in the habit of celebrating yourself and congratulating yourself and patting yourself on the back, not waiting for somebody else to do it. Okay? That'll keep you motivated. Also, you're sitting in Empress energy. And for someone, this could mean that you are actually possibly in this energy of being a nurturer for many. She's sitting here feeding a baby. Like there's something that you do that nurtures others, that provides a level of sustenance and a way forward for others. Like your existence provides stability and a way forward for others. And so don't underestimate your worth. And definitely don't sell yourself cheap because you are worthy. You are the Empress. There's something very non-negotiable about you. The other thing that this energy is helping me to relay for you to recognize is that you're not in the energy where you go and you grind and you go and get what you want. Like you're not in masculine energy. You're actually in very feminine energy where you're very attractive, where there's not a lot that you have to do. You're actually pulling in what it is that you are aligned with, what it is that you want, what it is that you need and you deserve. Empress is creative energy by nature. She doesn't even have to try, it just happens. Now, not everybody is happy about that. Understand that too, with the Five of Swords. Not everybody is happy about that. And there may, in fact, be wagers, going on around you to see like how far you'll get or what it is that you'll accomplish. There may be bets on the table around your success, or there may be bets behind your back on you, in fact, on you. right? I'm hearing that as well. But this is a time to be really in tune with yourself and careful, because then after that comes the devil, which brings out temptation, like everything that would be just right up your alley, not necessarily good for you, but right up your alley and just delicious and delectable, right, is going to be there to serve you. And so you have to curb your own appetites and know what's good for you. And you're going to have to be able to get used to saying no. No, thank you. You don't have to be rude, just no, thank you, right? Because again, you're sitting in Empress energy, and Empress is pulling energy. Very attractive, but not everything that you pull is what you wanted to pull. And so understand that. But there's a level of conflict around you right now. Okay, be aware of that. Not everybody's your friend, as hard as that is to recognize. Some people come to support, but others come to tear down. Okay, it's almost like crabs in the bucket. You can't get higher than me. What do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're going, right? Be aware of that energy so you don't get caught up, okay? Now, lastly, I want to pull out, if you are open to this information and the energies that has been revealed in your reading around you right now, we're going to find out what could actually be the result if you're open to receive and work with these energies, okay? So let's find out for Aquarius, what could be the actual result of them being open to these energies, Spirit? Please and thank you. All right. For Aquarius. For Aquarius. For Aquarius. Welcome in, y'all. If you are enjoying this message, please hit the like button. Share, comment, subscribe. It does help to get the message out. I appreciate all of the love and support. Thank you. All right, so we have close encounters, seeing beyond, and a higher view. And so for close encounters, I definitely feel like we see butterflies being kind of caged in. Some of them are on the outside of the cage, right? And so for you, Aquarius, close encounters could definitely point to this level of being open and not feeling like you have to shut yourself in as a form of protection. Like you can actually be open and vulnerable and know that it's okay, that that's actually a strength and not a weakness. And people can actually see your struggles. That's okay too. And the wounds that you received along the way, that's okay as well. They can see your strengths. And, you know, you can still do that. Be open in that way and still set healthy boundaries. Okay? You can do both. This is a time of connection that asks you to be vulnerable, but also to be authentic and let go of any type of masks that you have on that kind of put up these boundaries, shields or walls is a good way to say it, between you and others. This is a time to allow yourself to be seen. If you, in fact, stand in this Empress energy, you probably are being watched, observed, right? Your life is presenting a teaching moment for many. Your very life is presenting some level of connection for others on what it means to be healthy in many different instances. Okay? Vulnerability is a strength, it's not a weakness. And so this may provide an opportunity for you to do that. If you felt like you've had to show up a certain way or you have to be a certain person to be accepted, this is releasing that. This is giving you the opportunity. And because Spirit is asking you to be vulnerable and take off the mask, that also means that you are covered too. That by doing this, there is a level of reaction that's going to happen that's going to be beneficial not only for you but for others, and there's protection around that, because I don't feel Spirit would ask you to step out in the open without having protection, right? Because when you step out you are vulnerable, but it's not seeing yourself like as a sitting duck type of vulnerable. This vulnerable is showing the strength that you have at your side, at your disposal when you decide to step out in authenticity, okay? And so if this is you, you know, okay? We also have seeing beyond. And seeing beyond is coming from the energy of light. I could be talking to a seer. I could be talking to someone who sees things, who's able to actually have premonitions of some kind, or there's some level of visions or channeling. There could be some dreaming that you do. And so, and if you have not experienced that yet, that could be something that's being open to you as you delve in and work with these energies. Some of the giftings that I found, some of the giftings that become available to us is almost like they come in through sometimes rites of passage. Like there's something that we need to do first. Like there's a need to step into your complete vulnerability and not feel like you have to hide and place yourself out there no matter what happens, right? Sometimes there's something that needs to happen first. But for those of you that already know this about yourself, this energy is available to you, or this could be something that results as a means of working with what has been revealed here. The energies, the information, right? If you're open to working with the energies, then this is something that awaits for you. Okay. And again, I feel like you'll know. This is not anything new. This is confirmation. Many times these messages are confirmation. And so you could definitely be someone who taps in that way. And I think it's called clairvoyance. I want to say clairvoyance, the ability to see through the sixth sense. Yeah. All right. And then lastly, we have a higher view. If you're open to these energies, there is a higher level of perspective that will be made available to you. That makes sense with seeing beyond. Like you'll have a greater span of awareness. In this picture, she's riding the back of an eagle. And that eagle actually represents a higher elevation, right? And we all know that if you raise up, like if you've ever been in an airplane, like the higher you go, the more you can see. And if you actually go out of the atmosphere of the earth, you can actually see the whole earth, right? So the higher you go, the more span of view you have. And so this is an invitation. This is something that's open to you if you're willing to work within the energies and the information, is seeing from a higher perspective. Now, with this higher perspective comes a bit of responsibility, comes some specific things like being able to remain neutral with what you see, letting go of judgment and assumptions, and also being non-attached, being detached is the right word, and being able to remain unbiased with what you see, right? Sometimes things are just known and we're just here to observe, even with our own selves, right? Not to judge it, not to assume, not to attach to it, but just to observe it. And many times it could help us to easily navigate on our paths and help others easily navigate. But there's a level of detachment that needs to happen so that you don't get personally entangled with trying to make sense of it. Okay? And so these are energies that will definitely be a result of you being open to work with the energy and the information available here. Lastly, we're going to get some angel answers. I don't know why that's coming out. I could be talking to a redhead. I don't know if you are a redhead or even someone with dark hair with light eyes, though. Let's see, if you have a question in mind, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get that question in the forefront of your mind. Let's see if we can get an answer from your angels. So for Aquarius's question, angels, what do we have? For Aquarius's question, what do we have? Okay. For Aquarius's question, what do we have? For Aquarius's question, what do we have? All right. So we have, if you believe. So whatever that question is that you had, the angels are saying, yeah, if you believe. It can be whatever you want it to be, if you believe. And it's aligned with your highest purpose for your life. Don't be afraid to ask. Your angels want you to reach out when you get in a position where you need help. That's part of being vulnerable. We talked about that. Don't be afraid to ask for help, Aquarius, and of others, and don't be afraid to ask your angels for help. Okay? Overall, I feel like you have a great deal of support all around you. It's massive, Aquarius. And I feel like it's equivalent. We're usually given the support needed to fulfill the mission. And so that may, in fact, indicate that there's a pretty big purpose that you've been given to carry out. Okay? And so don't take it lightly. Okay? Don't take it lightly. So that's the reading for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Letty. Please give me a like, share, comment. It does help to spread the message and get the message across to those that may need to hear it. This was your message, Aquarius. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit the like button. It is a general reading, so it could have resonated. It doesn't mean it will or that you have to try to make it. If you're looking for something more personable, which I've seen lots of people asking in the comments, go ahead and go down to my description box and hit the calendar there where you can actually schedule a personal reading, okay? Thank you, my Aquariuses. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing the dang thing. I knew you could do it. All right, until next time, my friends, take care of yourself. Bye.